What's up boys, this is my video for Carcano, these are the timestamps and they'll also be in the description. So I felt like this level was a pretty obvious choice just because of how similar to Cognition it was. I always wanted to do this one, it looked fun since I enjoy that type of gameplay, so it was quite the easy pick for me, to be honest. Because I was wanting to go for something of course harder than Molten Mercury, and I wanted to slowly work my way upwards on the list on this mini ladder on the way to Aquatic Auroras. So for the gameplay review, I'm just gonna go from the start of the level to the ending. So let's start with the pre-drop. The pre-drop is very consistent. I actually really liked it. It's not too long. It's not fun either, but it's pretty consistent and like decently good for what a pre-drop can even be, because pre-drops in general are just not really the greatest things in levels. So for the first jump into the drop, where you jump out of this mini cube into a wave, I think it's a bit too blind. They should probably added a bit more time for you to react, if I'm being honest. It just got a bit frustrating whenever you die there. From that point onwards, it's really consistent until the 47% click, and then you have to do this very soft tap at 47, which takes a while to really get comfortable. And then once again we enter a nice long stretch of the level, which is really good, until 80 to 85, which has a very awkward cube into a ship as well. Those two sections are probably some of my most hated parts of the level. On the other hand, after 85, I actually really like how forgiving and satisfying the ending is. I don't particularly like when the ending is just completely silent on a level. I like having it to be, you can kind of fluke it, and this one certainly is flukable. For a difficulty assessment, I think it's well placed. I did find this harder than Dolos. I also did find it easier than Catalyze and Safgil, which are the levels I've done that's harder than it on the list. So yeah, I'd say it's pretty well placed right now. So my experience on the level was really good overall. Learning the level wasn't that big of an issue, just because I was already used to how it was to learn Cognition, so this just felt like an easier version of that. So the learning section of it really didn't bother me at all. Relatively quickly I really started getting runs into the 60s and 80s. I was like rapidly improving my best, until this kind of, I wouldn't say a dry patch hit, but I kept getting far. The level became super consistent, but I was always dying to that ending due to the 80 to 85 part, or some of the like 70 waves and shit. But it's so consistent and so fun to play that it really didn't bother me at any time. So during that consistency streak, I ended up just taking it on stream, and within 30 minutes of my first Carcano stream, I did this. I'm getting scammed again. Easy clap, boys. Yup. Yo, Parker's feet got a dedication as well. GG's to Parker's feet, dude. Dude, I'm barely nervous right now. I got to this ending so many times, you guys don't understand. Holy fuck.